Start at 4:15.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, it'll be done.
Is this, the gym's not set up for a selectmen's meeting, is it?
Last appointment's 3:45.
When's what? Is the gym getting set up for the selectmen's meeting?
$2.59.
I'll give them a hand when they set up. It's easy enough to do.
Yeah, Frank, why don't you go take care of that?
You can help me, big mouth.
Okay.
Matt, you ready?
Yep. Well, and John.
Oh, thank you. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Roll call, Sue?
Yeah.
Smith is present and Eldridge is absent. We have one non-public. I'll make a motion to go into non-public session 1, RSA 91A3 2A. Do I have a second?
Second,
Roll call, Sue?
yes.
Smith, yes. Non-public?
3 o'clock. 3:06.
Okay, I make a motion to re-enter the public meeting.
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to seal the minutes from session 1.
second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
So, we're gonna have a short meeting here. The only thing I have for up here is the trustee of trust funds budget sheet. It was slightly revised from the last time we spoke. Each trustee is gonna get a $25 stipend increase per month. The total budget is $7,040 from $6,085. Do you have any questions on that, Sue? So I'll make a motion to approve the trustee of trust funds total budget of $7,040.
second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
That's all I have. You guys got anything? Go downstairs. Sue, you have anything?
no,
Probably one of the shortest work sessions in history. I'm gonna make a motion to recess until 4:15.
second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
We are recessed.
3:07.
That was quick.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
gonna go
I
send
think
this
you
to
broke a record.
the budget.
Yes, that is a record, Frank. Yeah, send that off, Matt.
Yes.
Okay, it's 4:15. I'm gonna reconvene the meeting. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Okay, I'm gonna open the meeting to the first public input. Any public input today?
Everybody always looks at me.
Well, because you always got.
I have something, but it's for my state rep, it's not for,
Okay, we can talk about that after.
yeah, I'll wait till the end.
Any other public input? None? We're gonna move on to the regular order of business. Sue, what do you have there?
I have the check voucher totals, payroll for week ending November 11 to 23. Wages, $34,337.79. Payroll taxes, $9,641.37. Total payroll, $43,979.16. Accounts payable, week ending November 11, 2023. General fund total, $53,542.71. Fire precinct, $146,029.86. School payment, $659,975. Water, $2,046.49. Sewer, $71.97. Total accounts payable, $861,666.03. Total fund payments, $905,645.19. I make a motion that we approve these check voucher totals.
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I have a water and sewer warrant in the amount of $21,844.42. Make a motion to approve this.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
I have another water and sewer warrant in the amount of $12,127.74, and make a motion to approve this.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
And the final water and sewer warrant in the amount of $40. Make a motion to approve this.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
We're gonna move on to, TJ's gonna do us a little presentation here on the spring storm damage, a little slideshow. He's gonna narrate it for us.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to put a little spotlight on the public works guys. They've been doing a lot of work. This summer was hard, spring, there's storm after storm there for a little bit. And it tested them. They were able to get everything open, and I think that we're fixing it in a way that it shouldn't happen again. But like I just said to Frank upstairs, that was a lot of rain, really fast. 7 inches in a day is a lot of rain. So, but we have taken, this was Foggs Ridge Road when Neil and I got down there. What had happened is the ledge on Foggs Ridge Road ran right under the road, and it would just follow the ledge when all the water got going. So what we did, that was looking down Foggs Ridge Road. That's the driveway. That's actually the storm 2 weeks after that first picture. That's the second storm. That's what the road looks like now. And what we actually did there, I have a video of it, but I didn't want to put it on this, was just to keep pictures. Because we actually had someone come in with a hammer, and we hammered a V right into the ledge so that it doesn't follow that ledge down under the road. And we were able to lower the pipes, and now those humps aren't in the road. We were able to lower those pipes down. And you'll see some of the work. Whoops. Matt, go back one, can you?
Right click, and then go previous, second one down.
So that's looking down that same spot. That driveway's right there on the left. We made the ditches deeper. With the excavator, we were able to dig them down deeper, get the water turnouts a little bit further out in the woods, put the pipes deeper. That's actually looking up Foggs Ridge Road. That's where you couldn't drive. That's where we had to, actually a couple of landowners had to walk out to meet somebody to leave their house for a couple days till we got enough gravel in there. That is some mitigation that we did. That is a new irrigation ditch we put all the way down across the field. That's going to take about 80% of that water that comes off the mountain and put it down across that field. There's 2 giant sediment ponds that are fabric lined with 3 to 6 stone in it to catch the sediment before it goes into the woods. There's one down at the very end. It's about 350 feet down through there, but it's a big bowl, and the landowner actually gave us a drainage easement to do it. The pipe is a smooth bore pipe now, so it'll take more water, and that pipe's actually deeper because we hammered down 5 feet with a hammer and took the ledge out. So that will help as well. This is Bean Mountain. That went all the way to the bottom. I wish I had better pictures. I went up there today to take some pictures of the work that was done, but if anyone's been up there, we widened the road about right to the edge of the right of way with the excavator. We never were able to do that because backhoe wouldn't move those rocks. But it looked awesome. I was gonna take pictures today, but there's so many leaves you can't even tell they're blowing it today, so I will get some leaves. But this is Blake Hill Road. This undermined that whole pavement section, and we tried putting pavement back, gravel up underneath it, couldn't do it, so we actually ended up having that milled, and that's what Blake Hill looks like now. Repaved it, dug the ditches back with the excavator, got better drainage. That was Bench Road. That's when Neil and I got there. You can see the cones down there. There was about 10 campers. Everybody in Terrace Pines couldn't get out. Couldn't let them through there because the water was going across the road so bad. That was a picture I took at about 7:30 in the morning, and by 9:30 there was no water going across the road. There was so much water that it cleaned the woods, and all the trees were packed up against the culverts. And until the water went down, we couldn't do anything. You can see on that right side, that's about 8 feet deep of water. So we had to wait till we could see. There's Bench Road now. We put the guardrails back, redid all that, put 3 to 6 stone for a base, and then 1.5 inches, and then topped the whole road with 3/4 inch gravel. County Farm Road, this is what I'm sure some of you have heard. We get all the water off the hay fields from the county, and we're trying to figure out a way that we can get it across the field. I did find out when I was working with FEMA that I have to work with DES because that's farmland. So I'm going to do what I have to do there, but we've started the work, and as you can see, there's County Farm Road now. Before, that was undrivable. You can see how big we have our ditches now. We were able to dig that out, took out a lot of material. That's where that ditch is going to go. That's the new pipe that goes out. As soon as we work with DES, we're going to try to go all the way across that, and that will dry that field out for them as well, help us to try to get that water from one side to the other. There's County Farm Road now. I don't know if anyone's been up that lately, but right there, that was only 1 car width wide. The backhoe was never able to get it. You can see how bony it is, those big rocks. Sean was able to go right back to the right of way and get those ditches out where they are, and now 2 cars can pass, which will be great for us plowing too, because we had no room for snow down there. A little bit about what I'm doing, the FEMA workbooks. The first thing I have to do when an event happens is document to get the storm declared. That's probably the most crucial part every town needs to do, because if they don't get enough, they won't declare the storm, and then nobody gets nothing. I have to make sure I have all the employees' times and employees' benefits, and get those all to work with the equipment, because whenever they're running something, I need to know it, so that when I submit it, we get paid for the equipment time and the employee time. Each piece of equipment has their own FEMA code, their own capacity, their own hour, and what I mean by capacity, if it's a dump truck, it's an 8 cubic yard dump body. If it's a loader, it's a 3 cubic yard bucket. But all this needs, even right down to a power saw, it needs to know how many cc's it is. So that's time consuming to get that all into everything, but every penny, we can get reimbursed for. Invoices for all contracted work, or if ever we hire somebody or we rent anything. I have to keep all the invoices for all the aggregate, all the office, even the office supplies, paper, anything that I use. Always got to have pictures of them, always are good. Works needs to be separated when it's mitigated, so if we do anything to improve what was on the road, it has to go through mitigation, and that's a whole nother process we have to go through, submit different documentation, and sign off on it on the grants portal. I'm on grants portal quite often, uploading stuff, but I'm learning a lot more on how to separate it all from mitigation and just fixing it. The roads, this new storm, they broke the roads down into 3 different projects, so I have to do all this for 3 different projects. There's only, I think it was 10 roads per project, so we have 10, 10, and 6. Once all that's all uploaded to Grants Manager, everything's approved, then I have to go through and approve everything. Either Dana comes over or I do it, and we sign off on every part, whether it goes through the CRC, Homeland Security, goes through everybody. We have to sign off on that. And different steps we have to go through, and then eventually, like you guys see, we get the check. But right now, what's the holdup is on Granite Road is it has to go through a historical preservation committee to make sure that those granite walls, those granite headers that we took out weren't historic. Once that gets approved, I approve it, and then it comes back. The check will come back to us. So that's what's holding up the Granite Road pipe right now. Just got the email before we come down, but as long as they see it's not historic, and it's not, because the guys here did it, so it's not that long ago, they'll approve the money and it'll get sent. But there's a lot of work on this part, but I just wanted everyone to see there's a lot of work on those guys' part. It's time consuming, and it was frustrating for us because we were temporary fixing stuff, and then we had another rain, and when you have gravel that's not fully compacted, it doesn't stay where you put it. So that was very frustrating for all the guys, and they've done a really good job. The excavator is probably the biggest improvement. I got told by one of the guys down there, it's the best thing we've ever bought. We're able to do everything a lot more efficiently and a lot better, as you can see by the sides of the ditches. Eventually, you'll see every road like that, because we're gonna do every single road in the town, but this year we were working on the ones that needed to be fixed. But I encourage anybody to take a ride down to Fogg's Ridge Road or County Farm Road, because those are two we work a lot on, and see the work they did, because it was a big undertaking, but they did it, so.
Thank you.
Yep.
Obviously, this is a snapshot of the incredible job that TJ does along with the highway department, and people don't give them enough credit. I mean, this is just a glimpse of what actually occurred, you know, within the town, so. But anyway, thank you, TJ. Okay, any other old business? Nothing else? New business? No? Second public input?
Yes, I have.
Go ahead, Dallas.
I just have a question. I was reading the paper on Friday, and there was an article in there about Michael Belcher from Brookfield, the junior state rep.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what was said, because I didn't get a chance to listen to whatever he said at the State House. But he was being called a conspiracy theorist, and he'd asked something about Bill Gates Foundation, and I'm not sure, maybe you were there.
No, I don't know. What
So I'm not exactly sure the whole conversation, but if they're calling him a conspiracy theorist, then I'm on his side, because he's probably not wrong. And I would ask that our state reps find out more about what he's talking about and maybe support him more. And you know, I'm fully on board with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation not looking out for our best interests. So if that's what he's saying, I would like our state reps to represent, or to help him out in that. I understand that Cordelli, who is also our Ossipee rep, has said some disparaging things about him because of his comments about the education chair, Ladd, I believe his name is Ladd, and that he doesn't understand. I'm going to tell you, if this guy's been in here for all of these years and our education system is the way it is, maybe he's right about that as well. So I think our state reps need to, and rather than push him aside and say, hey, he's just talking crazy, maybe they need to investigate a little bit more and maybe support him on it. And that's my thought. So, and I wanted to bring it up because I know this is a good time to do it, and you are a state rep. So.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other public input? Nothing? Anything, Sue? No? Nothing from you guys? Next meeting is gonna be the 27th. Budget committee is at 6:30 this Wednesday night at the Freight House. That's the 15th. We will not see you before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
And on that, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
4:30.
What?
You want to ride up there?
No, it's right out here. I should have started.
Hopefully that wasn't too much.
You don't need to ride home?
I don't know. All I know is I read